Get ready for action because the San Diego Padres and Los Angeles Dodgers are squaring off in their first series of the 2026 season. Fernando Tatis leading off and Nick Castellanos starting are setting the stage for a massive clash as these two National League West Titans battle for first place starting Monday at Petco Park. And what it means for the series opener. And finally, the stakes couldn't be higher. The Dodgers and Padres are separated by just half a game in the NL West race, and this series is a true test of whether the Dodgers' offense is back on track and if the Padres' big three can ignite. Don't miss a second of this epic showdown. Subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell right now. The highly anticipated first series of the 2026 season pits the San Diego Padres against the Los Angeles Dodgers as they battle for first place in the National League West. Both teams enter the matchup following dominant performances, with the Padres coming off clean sweeps against the Seattle Mariners and the Dodgers having also secured sweeps against the Los Angeles Angels. The series kicks off on Monday at Petco Park. The Padres enter the contest trailing the World Series champions by just half a game, holding a 28-18 record. The Dodgers arrive in San Diego with a strong 29-18 record. The matchup carries significant weight, particularly as this marks manager Craig Stammann's first series against the formidable Dodgers. This follows previous intense interactions between his predecessor, Mike Siani, and Dodgers skipper Dave Roberts. Questions have been circulating regarding whether a rivalry will ignite between the two managers throughout the 2026 season. In response to off-season inquiries, Roberts stated, "I'm not going to butt heads with Stammen. No way. I just don't see that happening," suggesting this series will serve as a test of that sentiment. For the series opener on Monday, the ace pitchers are set to take the mound. Michael King will start for the Padres, entering the contest with a 3-2 record, a 2.63 ERA, and 50 strikeouts over 51.1 innings pitched this season. Facing him is Dodgers star Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who has posted a 3.6 ERA with 48 strikeouts across 50 innings in 2026 and is currently 3-3 on the season. The first pitch of the Padres vs. Dodgers series is scheduled for Monday, May 18, at 6:40 p.m. PT 9:40 p.m. ET, and will be broadcast on Padres TV and within the MLB app. Additionally, the games will be available via cable on 97.3 The Fan in English and XCMO 860 in Spanish, with radio broadcasts available on both stations. The Baltimore Orioles have successfully acquired outfielder Mike Siani from the Los Angeles Dodgers, according to the MLB.com transaction log. Siani was claimed off waivers by Baltimore, marking the end of his tenure with the Dodgers organization. This move follows a tumultuous 7-month period for the outfielder since the conclusion of the 2025 season. The recent history of Siani has been marked by frequent roster moves. After spending time with the St. Louis Cardinals, he was claimed off waivers by the Atlanta Braves in November 2025. Shortly thereafter, he was designated for assignment by Atlanta before being claimed by the Dodgers. A month later, the Dodgers signed Kyle Tucker to a substantial 4-year, $240 million contract and designated Siani for assignment. Siani was subsequently claimed by the New York Yankees, but was designated for assignment a week later. The Dodgers claimed Siani again at the beginning of February, keeping him in the organization until his recent designation for assignment. During the current season, Siani has spent 29 games at AAA Oklahoma City, posting a batting average of .225, an on-base percentage of .355, and a slugging percentage of .303, with 10 RBIs and an OPS of .659. He is characterized as a defense-first outfielder. The Dodgers reportedly opted for Alek Thomas as a potential replacement, believing Thomas offered greater upside. Siani's career trajectory has seen significant fluctuations. Drafted by the Cincinnati Reds in the 4th round of the 2018 MLB draft, he established himself as a top prospect, reaching number 6 in 2020. While he made his MLB debut in 2022, his time at the major league level was limited, appearing in only 9 games in 2022 and 8 in 2023. In 2024, with the St. Louis Cardinals, he appeared in 124 games, batting .228 with 2 home runs and 20 RBIs. Defensively, Siani demonstrated elite talent, ranking in the 99th percentile in outs above average with 16. However, his playing time diminished significantly in 2025, with only 19 appearances, and he has not returned to the MLB level since. He now hopes to find a path back with the Orioles. For the Dodgers, Alek Thomas is the focus. The organization is working to refine Thomas's swing, with President of Baseball Operations Andrew Friedman suggesting that there are components to work on to unlock more potential. Manager Dave Roberts praised Thomas's defensive skills, stating, "Really good defender, really good kid, like the way he plays." The Los Angeles Dodgers have bolstered their bullpen depth by acquiring pitcher Eric Lauer in a trade with the Toronto Blue Jays. Lauer, who had been designated for assignment a week prior, was traded to Los Angeles in exchange for cash considerations. While anticipation builds for him to join the team during the upcoming series against the San Diego Padres, travel logistics have caused delays. Manager Dave Roberts confirmed that Lauer will be utilized in the bullpen as a long reliever for the time being, while the team works to get him to San Diego. Lauer's acquisition is intended to fill the void left by Jack Dreyer, who landed on the 15-day injured list due to left shoulder discomfort. Dreyer was leading the Dodgers' relief pitching efforts with 21.2 innings pitched this season. Roberts acknowledged the need for replacement, stating, "It's not ideal, but we will replace it," emphasizing the necessity of recovering Dreyer's production. Lauer has shown mixed results in his recent outings. His performance with the Blue Jays in 2025 as a swingman was promising, but his current season has been challenging. He posted a 1-3 record with a 6.15 ERA across 6 starts for Toronto, and was 0-2 with an 8.1 ERA in 2 bullpen appearances. Across 8 games for Toronto this season, the 30-year-old recorded a 1-5 record with a 6.69 ERA, a 6.92 FIP, and a 1.49 WHIP. In contrast, Lauer had a strong year last season, finishing 9-2 with a 3.18 ERA and a 1.1 WHIP over 28 games, 15 starts, including 5 postseason appearances, where he pitched 5.2 scoreless innings against the Dodgers in the World Series. Coincidentally, Lauer has a history with the Dodgers organization, having been a former potential draft pick. He was ultimately selected by the Padres in the 1st round of the 2016 MLB draft and achieved notable success against the club. This history is underscored by Roberts' comments regarding past matchups. "I don't know the answer," Roberts responded when asked about the team's struggles against Lauer in 2022, suggesting that Lauer has evolved as a pitcher, but acknowledging that the team has not yet cracked the code against him. Lauer holds a career record of 7-2 with a 2.9 ERA in 13 starts against the Dodgers. The Los Angeles Dodgers and San Diego Padres are set to clash in a pivotal matchup for NL West supremacy, with only a half game separating the two contenders. This marks their first meeting of the season, intensifying the stakes as the division lead hinges on this series. The Padres have skillfully leveraged the Dodgers' recent struggles to maintain a tight race. Despite an offense that has been lackluster, particularly from the Big Three, Manny Machado, Fernando Tatis Jr., and Jackson Merrill, the Padres have stayed competitive, relying on a strong bullpen and a solid starting rotation. The combined on-base performance of these key hitters remains underwhelming, with a combined OPS around .600 and significant hurdles to clear, including Machado and Merrill failing to reach base a third of the time, and Tatis yet to hit a home run. The Padres currently hold a run differential of +7, contrasting sharply with the Dodgers +94. Conversely, the Dodgers have finally found their rhythm, dominating recent outings. In their last 5 games against the Giants and Angels, the team has been undefeated, scoring 39 runs across those contests, including a high of 15 runs in a single game. Their pitching staff has been exceptionally tight, allowing only 5 runs across that winning streak. The series kicks off Monday night in San Diego with a contest featuring Michael King against Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Lifetime, Shohei Ohtani has seen King perform well, boasting a .429 batting average, 3 home runs, and a 1.681 OPS, with key players like Max Muncy, Mookie Betts, and Teoscar Hernandez also hitting King for power. King enters the series 3-2 with a 2.63 ERA and 50 strikeouts. The Padres enter this confrontation following a sweep of the Mariners in Seattle, fueled by strong performances from Gavin Sheets, who went 3 for 3 with 2 home runs, a double, and 2 walks, and Ty France, who contributed 3 RBIs in a game where he went 3 for 4. While the outcome of this series will not definitively decide the division, it serves as a crucial barometer for both teams. It will test whether the Dodgers' offense has truly reignited and whether the Padres' core hitters can find their momentum and get hyped up at the plate.